Hi, welcome back to the Car Series Tires.
This is Matt coming to you a special day on Friday. Hopefully we're in time, but if not, it's fine. We still want to do it to support Drew, or the Drew, of Vintage Legacy and his channel. If you haven't seen Drew's channel, I highly recommend checking it out. He is a really good storyteller, has an excellent collection of cards that he amassed over several years. Actually isn't really buying much these days. It's mostly just kind of going through and enjoying his collection, enjoying displaying his collection, kind of walking through, talking about friends in the hobby. So definitely check out the Drew's channel. What he's asking us to do is go through some folks that didn't win a World Series throughout their career, right? So, a lot of times people talk about, look back after whether they were even in the workforce, like in business or education or whatever they're doing, and then kind of reflect on what happened. A lot of times people will admit that some of it is kind of just luck, right? If they're being honest, right? It's being in the right place at the right time. And it's kind of the same thing here with winning the World Series. You need to be in the right place, which again, for the years we kind of collected, you need to be on the Yankees or, I think the Dodgers won some. And then obviously, I think the Giants squeezed one in there in the early 50s. And then, of course, our Braves with Hank Aaron won 157, right? But there weren't many other opportunities to go around. The Yankees won a lot. Cardinals won some of the 40. It's just you had to been one of a handful of teams to win one for that 15-year stretch there. So some of it was just down to luck. And so anyway, so we did want to do an extra card though, Drew. Hope that's okay. We're going to do 3 Hall of Famers and 1 non-Hall of Famer. So first what we're going to do is going to go in alphabetical order here. Ernie Banks.
It's the Grayback, I think.
Yeah, the Grayback version. This is 56 Topps. So obviously the Cubs didn't, and this is the saddest one, so I want to start off with this one. They didn't even win a World Series in his lifetime. They actually won it right after he passed away. So he never even saw them win a World Series as a he never was alive for them to win a World Series, which was just crazy to me. But obviously he was a part of many really good teams there with Jenkins and Santo over the years. Obviously Mr. Cub, let's play 2. But yeah, just never made it to get to the World Series victory, right? So that's the first one. Drew, we're doing the next one. This one's for you. Ty, you want to hold it this one?
Yeah. 89 Upper Deck Ken Griffey.
So Ken Griffey Jr., right? Never won one. Obviously the kid in the Hall of Fame as well. I know, Drew, we're doing this one just because we know this is like one of your favorite players in the modern era, as it were, right? So, yeah, obviously great player. I think 630 home runs. Obviously not a slouch at the plate. One of the best swings. I think we all really enjoy his swing. But never did get a World Series ring. Some of his teammates did because they went to other teams, i.e. Randy Johnson went on and won one with the Diamondbacks, right? So Griffey left around the same time as well, but didn't have success in Cincinnati, or he ended with Chicago. He bounced around a little bit, but then eventually came back to Seattle at the very end. I want to say they signed him at the very end, but never got across the finish line. So no World Series for Ken Griffey Jr., but in the Hall of Fame nonetheless. Lastly, this one is also really sad. So Ted Williams, like, he was 2 months old when they won in 1918. Obviously wasn't a player at the time. Played his whole career for the Red Sox, of course. But they never won again in his lifetime either. Obviously the curse of the Bambino. So they traded away to the Yankees, sold him to the Yankees, and later that season. So then he went to the Yankees after that, and the Red Sox didn't win. So whenever they let Babe Ruth leave the Red Sox, because they won 2 or 3 World Series with him. He was only there a few years, and they won at least twice. They sold him for $100,000 to the Yankees. And that was the curse of the Bambino. They didn't win again until, what, 04, 03, 04? I'm sure someone's going to correct me in the comments. But yeah, it was a long time later. But yeah, after he passed away. So, like, literally, he was 2 months old, so obviously wouldn't have remembered it. So for all intents and purposes, he never really saw them win a World Series either, other than on a replay maybe. Some old real footage or whatever. But yeah, so those are kind of the sad stories. And then this last one, this one I just want to show. This is a non-Hall of Famer. One of the first cards we actually got, the 55 Bowman.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, this is one of Ty's favorite. You want to show your card? So it's Andy Semenuk. He did get to play in the World Series, but they got swept by the Yankees in 4 games. He was playing with them in, I think it was Philadelphia in 1950. So you would like that card because of the catcher glove.
It's like, it has like a little bit of like in the.
Yeah, no, it's a miscut, right? It's fine. It's in the binder, right? I'll put it back for you. But no, so yeah, Andy Semenuk didn't win the World Series either. Actually had like a 21 WAR, so not bad. I mean, for a catcher, I'm sure some of that was due to defense, but like, or defense, I should say. But decent numbers, 164 home runs, so like, not a slouch at the plate either, considering catcher at the time. And I mean, I don't think that's bad. Like, obviously not up there with like Piazza or Bench or anything like that with numbers, but still really impressive career overall. Just never got a World Series either. So this is definitely a fun contest. I watched a lot of the responses, so I know we have some of the same players as others, but wanted to jump on here really quick to support Drew. Definitely, enjoy our friendship and texting back and forth. I know I was texting earlier this week about something I found with Carl Erskine on it, and you sent me some cool Hank Aaron links as well, to Milk Duds box and some other things. So yeah, no, Drew, check out his channel if you're not already subscribed. It's the Drew at Vintage Legacy. And yeah, definitely appreciate having a contest. Ty and I are happy to support your channel. So sorry it's a little late. If we missed it, that's fine too. Still happy to do it. Hope you all have a good night, and we will be back tomorrow and Sunday for what we got. Scattershot Saturday tomorrow. We'll go through some more Bowman cards.
Yeah.
And you're set. I don't think we picked up any non-Hank Aaron things.
Because of that.
We got a few things for Sunday up our sleeves. Well, not up our sleeves, but to show you, right? So
I don't think so.
I don't think so. No Ted Kluszewski guns in there. Okay. Alrighty. Well, you all have a good night. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Thanks. See ya.